Today is going to be the New York City Comic Con Virtual Con, Funko Pop Virtual Con 99. Look, it's one of those, but this is going to be the first one that they're going to put us in this waiting room before we actually get into the lobby. And we know that on the Batman Day drop that this was a huge debacle. So I'm going to share my experience with you on how this works, and it should be coming up any minute now. I think I got 20 minutes to get in my battle stations to get ready. Let's go get that set up. I am super excited right now about this virtual con. I mean, look, they didn't do the lottery system. They didn't do anything on this one. And it brings back those old feelings, right? Of getting prepared to get in front of your computer, kind of manning the battle stations and just getting ready to go at war with the other collectors to just try and get that one pop out of the group that you wanted, you know, because the lottery system kind of took that away from us. It kind of took that adrenaline rush away. But there's a lot of people out there right now that are complaining that the lottery system's not there. These are also the same people who managed to get in every single virtual lottery, right? I mean, so these are the same people that are complaining that they took the lottery away. Seems a little suspect to me that some people were able to get into it every time, and then the rest of us didn't get in a single one. But today, we're gonna ignore the cries. We're gonna ignore the trolls. We're gonna ignore all the negative bullshit that goes on in the Funko community. Today doesn't matter. Today is all about going to war. New York Comic Con virtual. New York Comic Con. Some of the OG members of this channel will remember this setup right here really well. So I used to do all of my lives sitting right in front of this computer, and as the light changed throughout the day, I looked a little creepier and creepier and creepier until I had to figure out a way to do this in a more controlled atmosphere that didn't quite look so bad. I have everything set up. I mean, we're just in the waiting game now.
This is where we fight!
I mean, I just can't believe that we just got like shamboozled again. Watch it, it's going to continue to climb. They only give you so long to check out once you're there. I mean, so the idea that somehow the queue changes because of people taking longer than they should, it's just garbage. That's not factual knowledge, right? I mean, it's not based on facts. You can, if there's only so many people in there and you're only giving them 10 minutes to check out, I mean, then the time can't continuously go up. It can only go to 10 minutes. I mean, so I don't know. We're gonna see. We're at 13. We're at 11. Looks like we're climbing back in the right direction.
One eternity later.
So check this out. At some point, I'm just gonna have to give up because I can't sit in front of my computer all day. Right, so now we're 25 minutes in. It still says that I have 20 minutes to wait. Funko went from bad to worse, right? I mean, so they let me explain the evolution of these virtual cons and how they started. So they started off every man for himself. We knew that we were getting taken advantage of by the bots, but it was still a speed contest to see who could get in and who could get out. Sometimes you won, sometimes you lost. So then they brought in the stupid lottery system that you always lost on, because I'm convinced that there was a lot of botting going on in that as well. But it was more of an email spamming than it was botting. Now they went from bad to worse to worse-er with this shit, because people have to be backdooring us. There's no way that you can start off at 8 minutes and then 25 minutes later still have a 20-minute wait. I mean, that doesn't logically make any sense whatsoever unless there's people coming in the back door. So we all knew that this was going to be a shit show, right? I mean, from the Batman, the Batman days that didn't actually release on Batman days, I mean, we all knew that this was going to be a shit show. But I don't think that we understood how much of a shit show that it was going to be. I mean, because I want you to think about this for a minute. Now, when you get into the waiting queue, I was in the waiting queue for almost an hour. I mean, you see that in the video, almost an hour. I was in the waiting queue. I started off at 6 or 7 minutes, and then it just continued to go up. Now, you only have 10 minutes to check out once you have the items in your cart. You only have 10 minutes to check them out. Now, this is according to Funko. This is not something that I made up all on my own. This is something that it says while you're in the queue, is that you will have 10 minutes to check out once you are there. So how does it go from 7 minutes to 14 minutes to 14 minutes to 28 minutes to 28 minutes to 33 minutes and then hang on there forever and then come down a little, then come back up and then come down? If the people only in front of me only have 10 minutes to check out, that doesn't make logical sense. There has to be something else that's going on in the background, and I'd love to know what you think is going on in the background. I don't want to super speculate what is going on in the background, but I have a strong feeling that I am fully aware of what's going on in the background and that Funko's never going to fix it. Funko does not care about us as collectors. I said this in some of my other previous videos. Funko is a capitalist company. They don't care how the money comes to them as long as it comes to them and it doesn't shut their site down. They did not have their site shut down today and everything sold out. So this was a very successful run for them, and I need you to think about that when you're complaining and saying that you're getting out of Funkos, you're never collecting them again. I'm never going to say that. I am going to say that I'm going to start looking for other things to collect that maybe is not so eat up with flippers, is what I'm going to say. I'm not going to say bots, because I don't necessarily believe that it's the buying software at this moment that's getting us. I believe that all of the people that were selling the cards that then got stopped selling the cards are now turning on the pops and are doing that in a bigger, grander scale than we could have ever imagined before in our lives. But I'm not going to speculate much more than that, but I would honestly like to know what you think happened today. So throw a comment down below and let me know what you think happened. And before we get out of here, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn on those notifications, and become part of the Wayneko crew. There is no Wayneko crew without you, and I truly, truly appreciate you coming and hanging out with me today. Until next time, have a good one.